Hello there and welcome back to one more video of our series English to Speak English. My name is Marcelo Dutra and I'm here to talk to you today about the reason why we don't change. Why don't we change? Usually we don't change because changing brings us pain, right? We don't feel as comforted as we used to because of this change. And whenever we're doing something different, it gets us out of our comfort zone. And usually that implicates in making us think more, in making us act more, in making us do things that we are not used to. But now this is very cool though, because usually when we are doing the things that we usually do every day, when we do these things, what happens is we get into an automatic mode, right? And we do these naturally every day, all the time. We repeat them, and it becomes automatic to us. And what the brain understands is if we are in an automatic mode, we don't need to consume so much energy. Okay, that's what the brain understands. So it tries to get us into an automatic mode all the time, so that we can consume less energy. And if you don't know this, the brain consumes about 25% of our energy just to do a simple thing like I am doing here with you right now, having a conversation and moving my hands, okay? This simple act makes me consume 25% of my energy. Now imagine when I'm doing something that is different, something that needs to be changed in my life. The brain needs to think, and by thinking we get more tired, we get hungrier, we feel that we want to relax more because it's natural. It's a natural situation for our bodies. Now, we have to understand it. Back in the days, if we're talking about human existence, this was a perfect scenario for us. But nowadays, we know that if we are always doing the same things that we are always doing, we are not improving, we are going backwards. And we need to improve ourselves. I don't know if you know this, but in Japan, you probably know, right? In Japan, Japanese eat a lot of fish, right? And by eating a lot of fish, the Japanese fishermen, they had to fish for fish, and as they started fishing more, the fish started to disappearing, of course, right? They started to disappear around Japan. So the fishermen had to go further and further into the ocean in order to get the fish. Now, as they went further and further, it took more time for them to return to Japan, so the fish wasn't so fresh. So the quality and the taste wasn't so good either. Japanese people understood that, felt that, and disliked it. So what did the Japanese do? They created a refrigerator, a freezer, so that the fish could be frozen and taken back to Japan, and this way it would keep the quality, right? However, the Japanese felt the difference and said, this is not fresh fish, and we don't like it. So they had another idea. They decided to create a tank and to put a tank inside the boat, right? And they fished for the fish, and they threw this fish into this tank. However, the fish that were in the tank, they got a little tired. They were, they were not so happy because they understood they were not in their natural habitat. So somehow the taste wasn't so good. And the Japanese people felt that. Once again, they felt that. So the Japanese had to come up with another idea. And the idea they came up with was to throw a shark into this tank, okay? And when they threw a mini shark into the tank, what happened to the fish that were there? Okay, some of the fish were eaten by the shark, but the vast majority were taken back into Japan. And it made the fish stay active. Yep, it made the fish stay active because they were running from, or they were swimming, right, trying to escape the shark. And this provided with the quality that the Japanese were looking for, the freshness that they were looking for into the fish. Why am I telling you this story? I'm telling you this story so that you can understand that sometimes all we need in our lives is a shark in our tanks. Okay? We need to stay active. So it's important for us to change. It's important for us to try something new. It's important for us to absorb new knowledge, new information, to make our brains think so that we can evolve in life. And if you are not evolving, remember, you are going backwards. If you're not going frontwards, you're going backwards. And this is no good for us. So make sure you question yourself all the time. How much have I evolved today? What have I done today that put me into a better position towards my goal? What have I done today that is actually taking me, moving me, making me get away from my comfort zone, whatever that comfort zone is, so that I can expand this comfort zone. And then once I achieve that, I can expand it a little more and keep on expanding this comfort zone so that the best things that actually are taking me into my better future in life become automatic in my life. Okay? I hope you have liked this video. This is it for today, and I talk to you soon in one more video of our series, English to Speak English. My name is Marcelo Dutra, and it was a pleasure to talk to you today. Take care, and bye-bye.